Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is Roz and Mocha.
it's Roz and Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
The Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Roz. Mocha. Roz. Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow!
You just won $1,000.
That is amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hey, Mocha.
Yeah.
You ready?
Let's do the news!
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
News break.
Oilers are out of the playoffs.
Oh, no.
They've waited 8 years for the playoffs to return to Anaheim. There will be no wait for round 2 as they knock off the Oilers in 6 games.
There we go.
What was the final score?
5-2 Anaheim in Game 6.
My kid is going to be so disappointed.
Oh, really?
Because the game was on at 10 last
Couldn't
night.
watch.
And he couldn't watch.
Yeah.
And the
Can't
first
you play
thing,
them an old one on YouTube and they win?
No, because the first thing he does when he wakes up every day is he turns on Sportsnet to catch all the scores from the night before.
Yeah, that's tough. That's going to be a tough morning for him.
He's a big McDavid fan, man.
Yeah, so here is Connor McDavid after the game.
Your team didn't have that you had last game? They played very fast, and we weren't very fast. Yeah, it was just the opposite. They had a good start. We didn't, chasing the game. What was it about your game that you guys you found it in spurts, but you just couldn't maintain it? I guess what did you see out there in this? I mean, that's been the whole year. We've been searching for consistency all year. Obviously, we didn't find it here in the playoffs.
You're wide. I mean, it seems like it goes back to game 1. It's been all year searching. Any way to put your finger on how come it was so hard to find the overall game this season?
That was tough. We were an average team all year.
Oh, no.
You know, an average team with high expectations, you're going to be disappointed. You know, we just never found it.
Oh, poor guy.
We were an average team all year. When you're an average team with high expectations, you're going to be disappointed, is the quote.
Line of the year.
I'm gonna buy him a coffee when I see him in 2 weeks. Because he comes back. He lives in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Like 5 minutes from where I live.
Yeah.
So I'm sure I'll be seeing him around.
Yeah.
Sad face.
Well, they got 2 years left with Connor McDavid out there. Probably one if they don't get their act together next year. He'll be gone by the end of next year.
Is it two? Like was it
Well, so
two?
he
Like
has-
this season and next season?
No, it's next season and the season after.
Oh yeah.
But
if
he won't
they
make
play
it.
like this
He
next
won't-
season,
He's gone. They'll have to deal him. They'll have to get rid of him. And
where do you think he goes though?
Los Angeles.
Yeah,
Without
Toronto.
question. Without question.
He's not
No,
going there.
It'll be
not
Los
going to Toronto.
it'll be Los Angeles, and it'll be the biggest heartbreak because that's where Gretzky went. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
history's
He'll
gonna
go
repeat
to
himself.
he'll go to LA for sure.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
We know cell phone bans in schools, and we all understand that. But what about cell phone bans at work? Major companies across all industries are trying to deal with distracted employees. ID.me is a digital identity verification company. They rolled out pouches for their 290 support employees more than 3 years ago. They say, quote unquote, to better protect sensitive client data on their phones.
Right.
Now employees keep the pouches on hand. So the phone goes in a pouch when you get to work.
Yeah.
So you can still hear urgent calls, notifications, or emergency alerts. They just can't scroll or ever just like reach over and check their phone while they are in the workplace.
Well, what if you're addicted to your phone like me?
Yeah, but then this is why.
Bad, so sad.
They say that the ban has helped build better relationships with colleagues while also improving focus.
Okay.
Over at JP Morgan Chase, like they don't have enough going on right now, CEO Jamie Dimon has banned phones in meetings and told employees and board members, quote, people who are getting notifications and personal texts or who are reading emails, this has to stop. It's disrespectful. It wastes time. If you have an iPad in front of me and it looks like you're reading an email or getting notifications, I'll tell you to close the damn thing. It's disrespectful.
But what if the email is about work?
Doesn't matter. No meetings.
They got pouches over there too?
No, they want no phones, no iPads in meetings.
And where's this that has the pouches?
This is a company called ID.me. So I don't know.
Better not happen here.
Some sort of
I got a pouch for you.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Jodie Sweetin from Full House was doing a podcast, and the story came up that Lisa Kudrow from Friends revealed, or at least confirmed, I guess, that the main core cast members of Friends are still making upwards of $20 million a year in residuals.
Wow,
and with streaming, it's very difficult for people to understand that, but who knows what their original deal was. And so, yeah, I guess they're making 20 mil. Now, Jodie Sweetin from Full House was on a podcast talking about what her residuals are like all these years later for that show.
Good residual checks.
Not anymore.
Not anymore?
No.
I feel like that's everybody always says, oh,
Honey, I got a 1 cent check the other day.
1 cent?
No, there's no syndication anymore because it's all in streaming.
And
who gets paid for that? Nobody gets paid for that.
Wow. See, people are sitting here going,
they
make so much money.
I know. People are like, oh, but you get the residuals. You're like, well, I mean, maybe like the first like run of syndication, like when it, sure, my 20s, there would be money, but not reliable. You don't know how much it's going to be or how often they're going to run the show. So like sometimes you're like, oh, cool. That was nice. And then sometimes you're like, all right, well, there's a nice dinner out. Like you just kind of don't know. So it's not something you can rely on.
Damn, Stephanie Tanner.
So she got that 1 cent residual check.
She looked at that and pull up that classic line from the show. How rude.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Russian filmmaker Pavel Talankin, who was the co-director for Mr. Nobody Against Putin. It won the Academy Award for Best Documentary.
Okay.
He is now looking for his Academy Award. So his co-director, David Bornstein, made the plea on social media to help find it. He wrote this: yesterday, Pavel arrived at JFK Airport ready to fly home to Europe, carrying the Oscar as carry-on. At the airport, a TSA agent stopped him and said that the Academy Award could be used as a weapon. She wouldn't let him carry it on. Our executive producer, Robin, got on the phone and tried to reason with her, and it didn't work. She says this: a cardboard box was given by Lufthansa, the airline, and he recorded while two airline agents wrapped up the Oscar, tagged it, put it in the box, and took it off. He said, but when the flight landed in Germany, the statue was gone.
Has a phone call been made to Putin's office?
Gone.
Or to Trump's office?
Gone.
Okay, so an airport worker took it.
Somebody took it.
Somebody took it, but like who works for either Trump or Putin?
Well, they wouldn't have. I mean, maybe. I mean, who knows? The Russians are all, they probably got people following these guys everywhere they go. And you know what the rule is if you lose your Academy Award? You know that it is only under extreme circumstances that they issue you a new one?
What? And you can't sell it.
Yeah, you're not allowed to sell it.
So is this extreme?
Like, I don't even.
Well, of course.
No, I don't think it is.
This isn't considered extreme.
I don't know. Like, they consider extreme, like when the fires happened in Los Angeles. Those were extreme circumstances. Losing it on a flight, I don't know if that's extreme circumstances.
It's your mistake. You should have checked it.
Because it's your choice to fly? Like, sort of deal?
Like you didn't pack it right. You could have sent it.
Yeah,
you could have, you had options.
That's cold.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
A lot of people are being reminded that Ziggy Marley, all those years ago, was the actual guy who sang the theme song for Arthur. You remember Arthur, the TV show?
Heck yeah.
A lot of people didn't know I sing the song. A couple of months ago, we did like a fundraiser for
PBS.
Yeah. Everybody like, whoa, I didn't know. Like, people like, what? Yeah, recently it's becoming more in my consciousness.
Every day when you're walking down the street, everybody that you meet has an original point of view.
Yo, what a classic show,
right?
What a wonderful kind of day. If you can learn to work and play and get along with each other.
Love it.
Oh, nice.
Love it.
Listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the
Shem is
I know.
That's I love that.
Wait a second. So who remembers Arthur from their youth? Not me.
Yeah,
you
totally.
do, Shem.
I know what it is.
You know what it is. So Arthur was even before your time, Chloe?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think so.
Arthur's been around forever.
Wow. So, but
before it became a meme.
I know, but Chloe's too old for Arthur. I mean, too young for Arthur. Like, Arthur wasn't even a thing when Chloe was born.
Well, no, like reruns would have been on.
Yeah, like it was definitely on.
What was the channel that you used to watch when you were a kid for stuff?
Oh, I couldn't even tell you.
Like, did you watch Treehouse or were you?
Yes,
You
yes,
did. You
yes.
did. Okay, cool. Yeah.
What were your shows growing up? Like Wiggles?
Wiggles, a big one was Wiggles. I went to a concert when I was 2 years old.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
But Cruz's very first concert were
Mine
the Wiggles.
was too.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Mine kid was Katy Perry.
Oh, I love that.
That's so cute. That was the first concert. There we go, everybody.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
On the Raptors night off on Saturday night, so they played Friday, and then on Sunday, Drake took Saturday to film, I guess, more of his music video for Iceman. He was in Toronto, and he was on a big flatbed truck. Like, he was on the back of a flatbed, and the flatbed had more ice on it, right? Like, more of those giant ice blocks. And then they were just driving around the streets of Toronto with cops following them and, I guess, giving them an escort. I don't know. But the
fans everywhere.
Fans everywhere. The album comes out just, when is it now?
May 15th.
May 15th, so soon. That's going to be a tight edit for whoever's cutting that music video for the guy.
Yeah.
Bro,
that's a tight edit.
Yo, cap cuts, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Instagram edits. I need 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's it. Just upload it. Done.
Finito. Upload to YouTube right away.
Has anybody heard has anything leaked? Has anybody heard anything?
I heard a bunch of like fake stuff.
Yeah, there's been a bunch of different leaks. We'll see if it's actually on the album or not.
Yeah,
I
heard one. Somebody, I have no idea if this is true or not, but there was one clip that I heard that had Bieber on it. That's not true, right?
I did hear that as well.
You
But
heard that
who
as well?
knows?
Yeah?
Who knows? Yeah, we don't know.
It sounded legit.
Yeah,
but it's so hard to tell now.
That happens,
man. I
man.
don't know what's going on.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Oh my God, the Kentucky Derby on the weekend. Did you watch this?
No.
Oh, so good. They call it the greatest 2 minutes of sports. So first of all, the horse I picked did not win. I had Chief Wallaby was the horse that I picked going into it, right?
And do you pick just based on names?
Yeah, we
or?
only pick based on names. Me and the girls. Picked based on names.
No stats.
Nah, I didn't do that much research.
Okay.
But a horse named Golden Tempo wound up winning, and why this is significant is because his trainer, Sherry DeVoe, actually became the first female trainer to ever win a Kentucky Derby.
Yes.
In its 152nd running.
Wow, that's what we call progress.
Yes.
Here's a little bit of the end of the Derby.
As they come to the last 16th of a mile, Denon Bourbon in front. Selling a huge long shot. Renegade and Golden Tempo are closing too. Here's Golden Tempo. Golden Tempo and Cherie DeVoe make history in the Kentucky Derby.
The first female trainer to win the Kentucky Derby. 44-year-old Cherie DeVoe conditioning Golden Tempo with a tremendous run down the stretch to win the Derby.
Honored that I get to be that person, and I hope this just paves the way for any other little girl with big dreams or woman with big dreams. I always thought that the sky was the limit. Now, really, it truly is the limit.
Yeah, it was beautiful when they were talking to her and her family at the end. If you watch that, though, like if you go back and watch the Derby, like from the aerial shot, like the drone shot from above, this horse, Golden Tempo, coming around the last corner was last.
No.
Wow.
Really?
Bro, it was a 30-1 underdog.
Wow.
That's the best kind of victory, though, isn't it?
It was it was dead, like because you were looking at the overhead shot and you're like, where was that horse last? And then it just went to the outside.
So it was like on purpose.
It just went to the outside and then just ran. And it
dusted everyone.
Dusted everyone.
Literally.
It was incredible. I love the Derby.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Olivia Rodrigo on Saturday Night Live over the weekend. Here's a little bit of her monologue, poking fun at Jake Paul.
When I was 13, I was on a Disney show called Bizaardvark. We had an incredible cast, which included acting legend Jake Paul. And we'd always talk about our futures, me and Jake. I'd say, I really want to create music that explores the complexities of girls my age. And he'd say, well, one day I really want to beat up old guys on Netflix.
I mean, she's not wrong, right?
Came true for both.
She also performed Drop Dead.
I know that the bar closes at 11. But I hope you never finish that beer.
Sounds weird to me. Does it sound weird to anybody else?
Weird?
Like, just, I don't know.
Sounds a little flat.
It sounds off. It sounds off.
A little flat.
I know why he wrote them now that you're standing right here. Oh, one night I was born.
I don't know. She sounds better. I like it.
Yeah, no, it was like the music, like the mix was off. Like I don't know anything about her. Also, she did, what was the other song she did? Begged? Is that what it was?
Yeah, new one, Begged.
Love it.
Once again, Olivia Rodrigo.
That was Cornerstone.
All that I want is to know undoubtedly
Beautiful.
that you just have eyes for me.
She's really in her feelings, huh?
Oh, yeah, big time.
And
she's got 3 Canadian cities she's visiting on that tour. Montreal, Toronto, Vancouver.
Yeah. The album is called You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So in Love, which is just a fantastic name for an album, by the way.
So good. Yeah. She's great. I love her.
Sounds dynamite.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
The Raptors ran out of guys, then they ran out of time, and then they ran out of steam, and then they ran out of opportunity. 114-102 was the final score for that Game 7 heartbreaker last night.
And the Raptors, after taking Game 6 at home, they fall in Game 7 to the Cleveland Cavaliers. The 4-5 matchup took it right to the end. Toronto Raptors fall 114-102.
And here is R.J. Barrett after the game.
Also, how hard we played, one with having a lot of guys that literally had no playoff experience at all. Being down 1 starter, being down 2 starters. Like, guys just came in and gave it their all, and we've always had a next man up mentality. And I think that we always believed that, we could play at this level. Obviously, this loss hurts, but I think it also shows the rest of the league, the rest of the world, what it is we're building here. And that when you see the Toronto Raptors, you're gonna have a dogfight.
Facts, though.
Did you see
team.
how the Cavs trolled?
No, what'd they do?
They put out a graphic, a stack of blocks of ice with a W carved in it.
Oh my God.
And they played not like us at the end of the game, too.
No, they didn't.
Sure did.
Friggin' bums, Cleveland. That's played out, son.
There was another Game 7 last night, Montreal over Tampa.
Crazy.
And I believe,
so wild.
I believe that this will now be the first Stanley Cup final since 2019 that a Florida team hasn't been in it.
That's insane,
Isn't that crazy?
dude.
That's a wild stat,
man.
man.
You see that footage of the Canadiens fans?
No.
Partying in the streets?
No.
No. Poutine everywhere.
I hope whoever they face next destroys them.
Yeah, tabernacle.
I've never wanted Montreal to win anything.
I think it's Buffalo, right?
It's Buffalo. Oh, go Buffalo.
I think
go
Buffalo.
Go.
Oh,
Buffalo.
Canada, go Buffalo.
Come on. My Buffalo. My sweet big Buffalo. That sounded weird.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my man. Better chill.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
A suspected hantavirus outbreak on a Dutch cruise ship in the Atlantic has killed 3 people and sickened at least 3 others, according to the World Health Organization
The what
yesterday.
virus?
It's a hantavirus, and the hantavirus found throughout the world is spread by contact with rodents or their urine or feces. One of the patients was in intensive care in South Africa in a hospital, and they are working to evacuate 2 other passengers who also have symptoms. There was about 150 people on board that ship at the time of the outbreak. And while rare, the World Health Organization said hantavirus infection can spread between people, and they can lead to severe respiratory illness. There is no specific treatment or cure.
Bro, this better not be a COVID part 2.
It's literally the plot of this season of Sullivan's Crossing.
Thank you.
Hold on, are we going to have to go into lockdown again?
Yeah, bro.
Everyone starts stocking up on toilet paper.
Thank you. I know it's not happening, but
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
As they say, every great search must come to an end. And Ask.com, formerly known as Ask Jeeves, has officially shut down.
I thought you said Ask, bro.
No, Ask Jeeves is no more.
Ask Jeeves.
You don't remember Ask Jeeves? Ask Jeeves was the original search engine in 1996.
Jeeves.
Ask Jeeves it's basically, you would used to use Ask Jeeves the same way now you would do AI, because normally now with search engines, right, you do flight, Vancouver, Seattle, send, and then they give you a bunch. But Ask Jeeves was very conversational. So like with Ask Jeeves, you would ask it, hello, could you please find me a flight on American Airlines leaving from Boston, going to Detroit, preferably leaving in the morning, thank you. And that's how you would search. And people were very polite with Ask Jeeves, and the mascot was like a butler, right? Like it was a very proper sort of thing. But anyway, Ask Jeeves is no more. After 25 years of answering questions, Ask Jeeves is officially gone. It's sad for people.
Poor Jeeves.
Poor Jeeves, I know. What are you going to do?
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
So Mel C from the Spice Girls was doing a concert. She's got a new album out and called Sweat. And I guess Mel B, Scary Spice, was at the show, and then they got on stage together, and this happened.
Oh, wow. Sad and low, we will take you where you gotta go. Smiling, dancing, everything's free. All you need is nothing.
Wow, now crowd just singing word for word.
Right? You just want to see that.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
The Roz and Mocha Show
podcast.
Man, that ship with the hantavirus outbreak is still sitting there, and people aren't allowed off. It's confirmed that 4 Canadians are on board the cruise ship that is in the Atlantic right now, where the suspected outbreak of the super rare hantavirus that killed 3 passengers already and have left 3 other people on the ship seriously ill. The operator of the cruise ship, Oceanwide Expeditions, wrote in a press release yesterday that they are dealing with a, quote, serious medical situation on board. As we know, hantavirus is a rodent-borne illness spread by contact with rodents. Their saliva, I guess their urine and their feces. The World Health Organization says that while it rarely happens, hantavirus can also spread directly between people. The Dutch ship was on a polar cruise from, I guess, Argentina to Antarctica in the South Atlantic, and then they made their way back to the West Africa coast, and nobody's been allowed off the ship since. Here is a video that popped up yesterday from a passenger on the ship.
I'm currently on board the MV Hondius, and what's happening right now is very real for all of us here. We're not just a story. We're not just headlines. We're people. People with families, with lives, with people waiting for us at home.
Crazy,
oh my God, that's so sad.
So no word on how they're going to get him out or what the plan is.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
American Idol last night, they brought back Paula Abdul and Randy Jackson. And Paula Abdul,
like forever?
Like no, just as like I think Randy was there as some sort of mentor, and and then they brought Paula out, and she just gets so excited and emotional. Here's Paula Abdul.
She's forever our girl, the one and only, the original Paula Abdul.
I'm just so happy to be at my old home and to see some of my children that are now grown and have kids. I feel like and meeting the new hopefuls, have the best time ever, and leave your heart out there and teary.
And Randy Jackson was there as a mentor, and just we know that he was diagnosed with diabetes like years ago, and then he had gastro bypass surgery to lose weight. This is before Ozempic.
Mm-hmm.
And Randy last night, and I know he's an older guy and he's had a lot of health problems, but fans were very, very concerned for Randy Jackson last night. Like it looked like a version of
And
Randy
sounded.
Jackson and sounded so, but also his lips were like he had purple lipstick on, like they tried to color him up a bit. But I don't know, man. I feel for Randy Jackson because if you watch the video, it is really quite shocking. But here's Randy Jackson.
You know what I loved about this? He stayed on the melody. But you can't give it all to him all at once. Gotta let it marinate, then make the run as big as you want. You got it, man. Come on now. Are you in it to win it, Keela?
I'm in it to win it.
Woo! Quick response.
And fans noticed that he was just sat in a chair and didn't get up from the chair. And then it was like, well, can he get up from a chair?
Mm-hmm.
Like he's not looking good, which is heartbreaking.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
I've had the trailer for the Odyssey playing on a loop on my computer.
Bro, I watched that this morning. Yo, we should go and watch that. We have to watch that in IMAX.
I don't know.
Why not, man?
What?
That movie was made for IMAX, bro.
It's the we part.
Oh, is that
Take
what
out
it
the
is?
we, put an I.
Bruh. One of these, I'm gonna get you. I know how I'm gonna get you too. I'm not even gonna tell you. It's gonna happen. It may be this movie, The Odyssey.
Maybe. You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Christopher
It looks-
Nolan, yo,
it looks
he-
so
he did it
good.
again.
Apparently, too, this movie was the worst experience anybody's ever had making a film,
Really?
and they've all said it. Just the conditions,
Because
where
he did
they-
a lot
where
of
they
real,
were. It
like,
was
in environment, like
Yeah.
not CGI, not on a soundstage. Stuff, right?
where they were. Like he said, it's just everybody was like it was the worst. Like every day was the worst day that they've ever had shooting something.
But you can't quit and you can't say no because friggin' Christopher Nolan.
I know. It looks so huge though, this movie. Oh my God. I can't wait. Did you watch that teaser that they released where it's everybody coming out of the Trojan horse? Just that one scene?
No.
Where they're all hiding inside the Trojan horse?
No.
When it's delivered?
Only
And
saw
then
the big
and then
2.5
they all-
minute.
And then they all sneak out. They released that like months ago.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was bro, this movie looks so good.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Met Gala last night, a.k.a. Celebrity Prom.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody looked kind of wild.
What was the theme?
Couple of the theme was
Art is
it was
fashion.
Yes.
Art is fashion, right? So that's very open ended. You could take it the way you want. Bad Bunny showed up like an old version of Bad Bunny,
Huh?
like an old man, like the old man version of Bad Bunny.
Oh, okay, sure.
Right? Madonna was dressed as like I don't know, a haunted pirate ship.
Yep.
She looked like a ghoul. And I don't mean that disparagingly. She looked like a ghoul, like they dressed her like a ghoul. She had a haunted pirate ship on her head, and then she looked like a witch.
Like
right?
she does in real life.
Wow. I don't know who you're trying to hurt with that. like,
Poor Madonna.
Did you see Heidi Klum?
yeah, Heidi Klum dressed up like
Like
an
butter?
old woman, but a statue.
I thought it was a butter sculpture.
No, she
Butter?
dressed up.
Why is everyone dressing up old?
She dressed up like an old,
Like everyone in Hollywood, you want to be young.
like an old rock statue. But Heidi
Yeah,
Klum
it's like
always
rock.
does it, right? She
I
always
remember
does
she,
that
that
stuff.
year she dressed up as a worm for Halloween.
Yeah, she's always got crazy stuff for Halloween.
Sexy worm.
The Connor Story and
looks so
Hudson Williams from Heated Rivalry were there. Their first met. They didn't really go over the top. Like a sleeveless blouse, I think one of them had on.
Looked amazing.
Boring.
Beyonce was there. She kind of had like her dress that was sort of like almost like a skeleton-y kind of thing. Looked really beautiful. But here is Beyonce talking to Lala Anthony.
Now, B, it's been 10 years.
10 years.
How does it feel being back?
It feels surreal because my daughter's here.
And Blue looks so beautiful.
She looks so beautiful. This is it's incredible to be able to share it with her, and I think she looks so incredible.
She looks so beautiful. I'm
She
like, we
does.
could learn some red carpet tips from Blue.
Absolutely.
The way she's posing, I'm like,
She was ready.
She was ready.
She is ready.
Oh, I love that.
And there was one part where Beyonce's posing with Blue on the carpet, and the photographers are asking Blue to take her sunglasses off.
Yeah.
And she's like refusing. And then Beyonce looks at her and like kind of looks like she says, take your sunglasses off. And Blue's like, no. And then Jay-Z comes up because he's
No.
standing with the photographers and he like goes like this with his hand by his face. And he's like, take your glasses off. and then it looks like she says, I'm going to take them off at the top, like meaning the top of the stairs. That's the reveal of the glasses. So everybody's like, take your glasses off. And then her mom was like, dude, take your glasses off. And her dad, Jay-Z, was like, you look like talking to your teenage daughter. Like, take your bloody glasses off. Right? But only it was at the Met Gala.
That's the ultimate defiant.
It was amazing.
That's great.
It was such a... It's
That's
such
parenting
a,
right there.
It's such a great moment. Luke Evans showed up head to toe in leather. I don't know if you saw
Who's Luke
this,
Evans?
Mocha. Luke Evans is...
Where do I know him from?
Oh, God. Where do I know Luke Evans from? Now you're making me wonder.
I'm sorry. Oh, let me look him up.
Oh, Luke Evans, yes.
You know who he is.
So He's been in Dracula until Beauty and the Beast, Fast and the Furious,
Yes.
The Hobbit.
Yes.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Look at
this guy. So he showed up in brown leather, like almost
I've danced
village.
with many men dressed like that.
Like village people, like gay biker leather, right? Kind of thing, like a leather man. Classic leather man is what he dressed as.
Like gay Street Fighter.
Yeah, he looks like the Nazi villain in Street Fighter.
Yeah,
right.
That's what I'm saying. Gay Street Fighter.
Yeah. So there was that, but a lot of stuff going on last night. Inside, I want to play this clip of Sabrina Carpenter and Stevie Nicks singing "Landslide."
Well, I've been afraid of changing 'cause I built my life.
Oh, so this was like an official performance.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, but we're hearing it because someone broke the rules.
Yeah, because there's no phones, right? You're not allowed to have phones. Although they all break the rules. They take those bathroom pictures and everything else. But yes, there's a strict no rules. There's a strict no smoking, which, hello, Cara Delevingne.
And there's a strict no garlic rule.
And no garlic.
No garlic?
No garlic, no parsley.
Yeah.
No garlic, no onion, no parsley. That's the
Breath and
that's
teeth.
the breath and teeth. Yes. So all the rules that everybody has to abide by when you go to.
And you can't be late.
No, you cannot be late.
What happens if you're late?
You don't get in.
Yeah, you don't get in.
Oh,
for
and
real?
you have to say hi to Anna.
Yes. Oh, only for 20 seconds though. You're only allowed 20 seconds.
Sorry, what?
So Anna
who?
Anna Winter's at the
Oh,
top, right?
okay.
So she's the chair, and
Devil Wears Prada.
she's at the top, and she stands there. And when you arrive
At the
with your
top of
big
the stairs?
star- at the top of the stairs, yeah.
Oh, she's
So it's
greeting
like
everyone.
she's sort of like inside-y kind of thing, right? And so when you arrive, you have to do your photos, and then it's awkward because there's stairs that they make. It's like right? There's stairs that they have to walk up, and it's always awkward to watch these people try and walk up in these elaborate costumes upstairs. But when you get to the top, you have to greet Anna Wintour. But the rule is you get 20 seconds, not 1 second longer. So you can't go up to the top and start talking her ear off, where then there's a line of people waiting.
Are you allowed to give her a hug, or you just say hi?
No, you can't touch her.
You
No
can't
hugs?
touch her.
No handshakes?
No, God, no.
You're just like, hello, Anna.
Just, hello,
Thank
Anna.
you for having me.
You're on the clock.
Yeah, everything looks so wonderful.
Thank you.
You look
Yes,
dynamite.
amazing.
Looking forward to an exciting evening tonight.
you.
Have a great night.
And then somebody puts their hand on the small of your back,
Thank you.
and then they usher
Like,
you
yo,
off.
don't touch me.
Yeah.
I'm talking to Anna Wintour right
Okay.
here.
All right. Okay. Did you see ASAP Rocky? Best behavior last night. Best behavior last
even
night.
ASAP?
Best behavior last
Bro,
night.
you're not from the streets, dog. What happened to you?
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
Alberta separatists yesterday formally submitted almost 302 signatures to try to trigger a referendum to have the province leave Canada. They needed 178,000 signatures to force the province to consider the vote. The question on separation could go to a province-wide ballot as early as October. Premier Danielle Smith has said that she would move forward if enough names were gathered and verified. She is personally not in support of the province leaving Canada. A yes vote, however, would not immediately trigger like Alberta's independence. Like, it's not that easy. If it is yes, they got to negotiate with the federal government. And then you got the Indigenous groups who are already using the courts to try and prevent the referendum. And if it went through with a yes vote, they would use the courts again to try and prevent it from happening.
Question.
Yes.
Can you remind me again why Alberta wants to separate?
Because there's a million reasons. One, I guess the big one is that they don't feel that they have control over their own resources, right?
Got it.
And that's a real big one. And
Okay,
a lot of the money that Alberta comes in, a lot of people who live there feel that it's not funneled back into Alberta, and that a lot of it goes to the other provinces and Quebec and everything else. But the reality is, according to the newest poll, 17% of Albertans are in favor of separating from the rest of the country. So it's a very low number. And whether or not, even if it's a yes and it goes to a referendum, I would just say at that point, everybody who's in favor of the separatist movement, just shut up after that for a long time. Don't be like Quebec, because right now in Quebec, you've had a party that their only purpose as a party is to separate from the rest of Canada, and they get seats and they get votes provincially, and they still get a lot of support, and they've had 2 referendums, one in 80 and one in 95, and they would love nothing more than a third. So you just don't want to turn.
Quebec's different.
You don't want to turn.
Get out of here then.
You don't want to turn Alberta, for God's sakes, into
No, don't, Alberta,
into
we love
Quebec.
you. I do, at least.
Yeah.
Don't leave.
Yeah,
Don't want to leave.
Yeah.
All right.
But there's
We
a
can
lot
fix
of
this.
there's a lot of people in Alberta who really do not feel that the rest of the country has the same love that you do for them, and they would like
let
to
me help you.
They would
What
like
could we
to
do?
start making money hand over fist, and become one of the richest small nations on earth.
Sure, but listen.
But
At the end of the day,
doesn't mean.
like, if that's going to happen, then like you'll share.
You're still but you're still the only people that they're going to be able to sell oil to realistically is still the U.S. because they're not going to be able to. If they separate, they're not building a pipeline to Quebec, and they're certainly not building one through BC.
So if they leave, they lose the health care and everything.
Federal.
No, it's a weird way that it works.
You can't
because
leave and still want the stuff that we have.
Well, no, believe me, it's not difficult to mimic a terrible healthcare system in an independent province. It's very easy. You just keep things the same.
Like, listen, we'll talk. We should talk.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
The Met Gala last night.
Ooh, fancy.
Lot of fans online very unhappy with Timothy Chalamet.
Why?
Because he didn't show up with Kylie Jenner again, second year in a row. He went to the Knicks game. So
Yo, he's keeping it real though. Still,
Kylie showed up at the Met Gala alone. Timothy was at the Knicks game. Am I looking at this right? That the score in the Knicks game last night was 137-98?
Yeah, they beat him up.
Wow.
Oh my God!
Beat them up. Beat up the Philly.
Knicks fans are thrilled, to say the least.
And I want to play this clip of Steph Curry, who was at the Met Gala last night, and I don't think the reporter asking the question knew enough about his presence there that it may hurt to ask this question.
Steph, the intersection of sports and entertainment, I mean, more than ever, we're feeling that. How much do you love seeing that? More athletes on these carpets as the Met Gala continues?
I mean, on one hand, I love it. On the other hand, it means I'm not playing basketball right now. So I like to have a little bit of both. But not me. But it's just fun to have, like you said, a different crew and a crowd and guys that I compete against showing themselves in the fashion world. So it's amazing.
So
It's a
Steph,
good answer. Good answer.
You're here tonight because
You suck.
you're out, right?
Yeah.
Like that's oof.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I want to play a clip of RJ Barrett, man. What a run the Raptors had. That Game 6 was legendary. One of the best games I've ever seen in my life. Here's RJ Barrett on the incredible Raptors fans.
The fans are insane over here. It's the best thing ever. Definitely helped us, win our games at home. And it's great to play for an organization where, the people care, fans supporting all the whole MLSC, everybody supporting us. Like it was great. This is something great to be a part of.
It's facts, bro.
Super awkward press conference yesterday in Toronto with the Maple Leafs and John Chayka and Matt
What
Sundin.
happened with that?
It was just
Why is everyone being so weird?
Well, they need new people. They fired their upper management and they went on this exhaustive search, apparently, and they came up with Matt Sundin and John Chayka. John Chayka was at it for a period of time with Arizona, and then he left under there was some controversy during a combine as to why he left, and there was like a suspension or something like that. I don't know. But the only thing fans, and I think why fans are just pissed, is that the only thing that they want is just bring in winners, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like just bring in people who have won, and you got John Chayka, who hasn't been in the league in 6 years, and before that he was in Arizona, and then you got Matt Sundin, who Toronto legend, but I still have a terrible taste in my mouth for the way he left Toronto and went to Vancouver. I don't think I'm alone in that, right? I get it, he's a legend, but like just bring in winners, right? Like just build a team with like winners. Don't bring, I don't know. That's I think why fans are a little kind of derped about the press conference yesterday. It's like they think they were just expecting more, but maybe the upper management doesn't want to rebuild. And when you start talking to guys who don't want to, when you bring in big names and they're like, the only way to fix this thing is to rebuild, then that person's an automatic no. And then maybe you're just left with John Chayka and Matt Sundin, right? I don't know.
Right.
Hey.
The Roz and Mocha Show
podcast.
Dolly Parton has officially canceled her Las Vegas residency due to health concerns. She has chronic kidney stones, I guess it is. Here's Dolly Parton.
Well, hey there, it's Dolly, and I'm here to give you an update on a few things going on in my life. First, it's concerning my health. And I have some good news and a little bad news. But the good news is I'm responding really well to meds and treatments, and I'm improving every day. Now, the bad news is it's going to take me a little while before I'm up to stage performance level because some of the meds and treatments make me a little bit swimmy-headed, as my grandma used to say. Oh, on a more serious note, I am truly sorry that I'm going to miss all of you that had tickets to see me in Las Vegas. Well, you get on to Vegas, and you have a big time. And hopefully, sometime, you'll come up to New York and maybe see my show. And I'll see you somewhere down the line.
You know, anyone else could cancel a Vegas show and people would be pissed, but I hear Dolly Parton, I'm like, you know what, Dolly?
I know.
I'm good. I'm glad that you're okay.
And they're calling it blue dot fever, a new illness, affliction that is taking over music. Blue dot fever is when you look at Ticketmaster and you look at a venue for a show and the available seats are blue dots. The amount of people that have canceled shows in the last little while is astounding, and a lot of it has to do with ticket sales. Pussycat Dolls just canceled that tour. They're doing one festival, that's it. The big tour that they just announced. The North American part of it. Europe, they're still going. North America, canceled. Post Malone, Jelly Roll, canceled the first month of their big stadium tour.
No!
Because Jelly said that, Post said that he's got to finish his music because he's working on an album that apparently has 40 songs on it.
Does that mean they're not coming to Canada? They have like all these dates lined up for Canada.
It's the first month's worth of their North American
Don't
tour.
say June because June is when they're hitting Canada.
It's six of the dates on the first six that have been canceled. So I don't know which dates they are. So he's working on the new album. Meghan Trainor canceled her tour. Zayn just canceled his U.S. tour. And ticket sales for Meghan Trainor, ticket sales for Zayn, ticket sales for Pussycat Dolls were very, very weak. Why is nobody buying tickets to shows is the question.
So the Post Malone one, it will now officially start on June 9th.
Yes, but the other shows are not.
So all the shows before that. So to answer Mocha's question, you're fine.
You're fine.
Oh, thank God.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni.
Oh, no, what happened
Man,
now?
I was so looking forward to that lawsuit or the trial. Because now everybody's breathing a sigh of release. People were terrified. Like people in the industry apparently were terrified that they were going to have to testify in that trial because of the backlash they would have gotten. Because I think a lot of people were going to say some really terrible things about Blake Lively. But TMZ is reporting, because we had said yesterday when the story broke, that there's going to definitely be a gag order where neither of them could talk about the settlement, right? We know that, but they're both going to publicly, as you would when nobody's allowed to actually talk about the settlement, claim victory. But TMZ has learned that part of the settlement does not include any money exchanging hands and does not include an apology from Justin to Blake Lively. So what kind of settlement did they come up with? Who knows?
Like, you cool? Yeah, you cool? Yeah.
It was her $400 million lawsuit against him. And if you remember, what happened is that the judge dismissed all the charges personally against Justin Baldoni. So she was going into this trial only left with a contract dispute against his company, Wayfair, right?
So what could the settlement be if there's no money and no apology?
Yes. What
else is left?
That's weird.
That it's a settlement doesn't mean anything. A settlement could just be an agreement that we are no longer taking this to trial.
Oh, okay.
Right? And that's what is looking like it happened. But apparently the lawyers, according to Page 6, between the two of them, between Justin and Blake, they spent a combined $60 million in legal fees to get to this point. Put that into perspective. Wow. That's $60 million. The movie itself, It Ends With Us, was made for $25 million.
Oh my God!
So they could have made 2 sequels with what they paid.
Episode.
Yeah, with what they paid. Wow. in legal fees. So who knows, man?
That's wild,
But
bro.
man, that would have been so good. I was really looking forward to that. God damn it.
Roz.
I know. It was very disappointing.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
The Odyssey trailer came out yesterday. It looks really great. People are pointing out, though, it's one of these big, giant Christopher Nolan sort of sweeping epics, right? And the weird thing that they're pointing out is that everybody in the film are using American accents.
This is a household waiting for master.
Ithaca's king is coming back.
My dad is coming home.
So normally in these big epic-y kind of things, right? Having the British accent, like Game of Thrones, whatever, name the epic, everybody has a British accent because it sort of makes
Lord
it
of the
sound,
Rings.
Lord of the Rings, it makes it look and sound more sort of authentic.
Considering a couple people in this are British.
Well, that's why I'm going to get to that in a second. So it makes it sound more authentic, and and I don't know, it gives like a credibility thing to it, right? But everybody in this is using American accents, and as Maury just said, Tom Holland is using an American accent in this. Robert Pattinson is using an American accent, and so they're not even using their normal accents.
I wonder why that is.
Maybe to just keep it kind of consistent.
But I don't think you need to, though.
Like, are they making this for American audiences?
Well, no, it's a global audience,
Oh,
right? But
so what the hell?
Yeah, but it's weird that you would have Tom Holland not use his regular voice and as Robert Pattinson not use his regular voice. Like to have them fake an American accent so you sound like Matt Damon.
Do you think it's because they're not like, their voices aren't like regal enough? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's, you know,
or is it
commoner
because
British
we're
accents?
we're used to seeing Tom Holland use an American accent when he's playing like Spider-Man and stuff?
Yeah,
and
but-
Robert Pattinson because he's Batman.
But
and,
I think that we all get that, like, they're British, right? Like,
because when they do press for this stuff,
they talk,
British.
Yes. Yeah. Anyway, a lot of people are saying that it's just weird to see a big giant epic like that with Matt Damon's Boston accent.
Yeah.
Like it's just there's something that's a little off about it. I love the trailer, but after somebody pointed that out, I went and rewatched it, and I was like, oh god damn it! Now that's all I hear.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
The Russo brothers are, I know how you feel about spoilers, Mocha. You will avoid spoilers for films at all costs.
Especially with Marvel.
But Joe Russo thinks that the whole spoiler culture has gone too far. He says this, on one hand, audiences want to be surprised, and that's part of what makes the theatrical experience exciting. On the other hand, it can become a little over-policed where people are anxious about engaging with anything. And he goes on to say, you can't control everything. You have to focus on making something that holds up beyond the initial surprise. And I know I don't like to be spoiled. I like spoiling things, but I don't like having things spoiled for me. My wife, on the other hand, will watch a full trailer. The more spoilers, the better.
Really?
Does not care. I'll put something on. I'll have it ready to go. Press play. She's like, "What are we watching?" And I'll tell her. She'll go on her phone and watch the trailer.
Ugh.
Right before we do. We were watching a documentary the other night. I couldn't believe it. We were watching a documentary, and it was about a guy who was going through, like, he had health problems, right? It's called Andre's an Idiot. It was a really heavy documentary. And Roxy goes, so did he die? And Catherine goes, no, I don't think so. And then we're 15 minutes, 20 minutes into the documentary, which is really good. It's super captivating, heartbreaking, everything else. Roxy goes, oh, yeah, he died like 4 years ago.
Oh, spoiler alert.
Right?
Oh, man.
And, like, you could see it coming in the doc, but she, like, got on her phone and while watching the movie,
what's the
Googled
point?
the end of the movie.
Yeah, what's the point?
Yeah, to be fair, I do that with TV shows.
Who does that? You know, Catherine did that to me with that Making a Murderer show.
Oh,
remember
no.
that doc shook the world?
Yeah.
I sat down, I had everything ready, and she had read about it on social media. I'm 5 minutes into episode 1. She tells me the ending. and then I go, babe, what did you do? And she goes, I thought you'd know.
Why are you even watching a documentary?
You know most things.
I know, but just don't, right? Like, don't. You're right. Thank you, Maury. I appreciate that. But like, don't spoil things. Don't spoil things for me. Anyway, I don't know. I'll spoil something before the end of the show, I'm sure, but don't spoil anything for me. That's all I got to say.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
3 people have been evacuated from that cruise ship at the center of the deadly hantavirus outbreak. They were taken off the ship with medical staff in hazmat suits. They're on their way to the Netherlands for treatment. While the ship's destination right now, nobody knows. It's unclear. The Canary Islands government just rejected plans to have the cruise ship dock on their shores.
Yeah, we don't want you.
Everybody's like, we don't want. No, we don't want it.
Yo, they're gonna have to destroy that ship. Huh?
The number of
not
total,
with the people on it.
No, I know the number of total cases has risen. I want to play a clip from somebody from the World Health Organization yesterday talking about whether or not there was rats on board.
The recommendation is for people to remain in their cabins. Obviously, that's not very pleasant for everyone for a long period of time. There is, we understand, plenty of food, plenty of water on board. So people are being fed, and they are doing some decontamination on board, disinfection in the cabins themselves. So we've asked about any rats on board. We've been told there are no rats on board. So there are lots of different things that are happening.
So what? It's
How do the rats get on board?
Well, no. What they're saying is that if there's no rats on board, then it's worst case scenario, which is it was person to person transmission, right?
But it started somewhere.
But it could have anybody
ship,
off the ship who then went on to the ship.
Don't tell me
right?
another bat in Wuhan.
Yeah,
we better not go into the next lockdown, guys.
We just got to find out who in the world right now is doing a gain of function research on hantavirus. But yeah, those people having to sit in those little cabins.
Oh,
you get free room service.
Still, though, you can't leave your room.
That's why you call room service.
Oh,
those rooms are
Maury.
small.
No.
I do feel terrible for those people in that boat.
God, the worst.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I want to play this clip of former Prime Minister Justin Trudeau back in 2024 when he was making a big announcement. If you remember this clip, he was walking through a car plant, a manufacturer. And this is when the Liberal government was pumping like $52 billion into showering manufacturers to come to Canada with all of these subsidies to build things, to build the future. This was Trudeau in 2024.
Years ago, we bet big on electric vehicles. We know the whole world's going to be driving them one day. We want them to be built here in Canada. We want the jobs and the great salaries that go with them going to Canadian workers. So we invested in critical minerals, in clean tech, in the renewable energy that the industry is going to need. And we put out a call to businesses. We have the resources, we have the government support, we have the workers needed to build EVs. And Honda answered. They're going to build electric vehicles completely in Canada, from frames to batteries to engines. I'm standing in the middle of what will be Canada's first full electric vehicle supply chain.
Hey, here you go. It's my peoples over there at Honda.
Yesterday, Honda announced that they are indefinitely suspending plans to build the $15 billion electric vehicle plant in Canada.
No. Are you serious?
God.
Wait, but didn't the government give them money?
Oh, yeah, they did. Yeah. So I don't know what happens to all that. We got to figure out all that stuff. They're putting hybrids at the center of their North American strategy. Industry minister here in Canada, Melanie Joly, said that the global automotive sector is experiencing significant change. Couple things. One, the desire for EV vehicles is not even close to what people thought it was going to be at this point. And two, they were expecting the U.S. to kind of go right along with Canada and a lot of Europe with their projections of like by 2035, we're all going to be driving EVs and therefore the need is going to be there. The infrastructure wouldn't be there, but the need would be there. And then Trump got elected again and all the auto manufacturers have now gone, because that's what the public wants, is the hybrid model as opposed to the full EV. So Honda will make EVs and hybrids now back in their Ohio plant on one production line instead of the $15 billion plant in Canada. So there you go. A lot of jobs. They were going to do 240,000 cars a year.
And they still can't do it, though? I don't understand why they can't.
Because they're not going to. They're putting all their focus on hybrids, not EVs. So they're not building the battery plant.
But they still can't do that here?
No. They already have they're not building the EV plant.
But they got the money.
Yes, they did. I
Spend
don't know what's
the
going to
money,
happen to it. I don't know what's going to happen. All the subsidies, everything else.
If you get back that money,
they
you're
gotta-
not going to get it back.
Okay, I don't
Come
know.
on, Honda.
I don't know.
Oh, yo, you know what
I don't
they
know
should
whether
do?
I don't even know whether they got the money yet. I'm just saying that
Because you know I'm a pilot guy. Hashtag Pilot Nation.
Yes.
They should build like a super pilot.
What would that look like? What
Like
would it have in it? What would you
size of,
want
like,
in your super pilot?
The size of like an Escalade or a Tahoe.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Right? Because you know I'm all about the Honda Pilot, bro.
Yeah. You just want like the
Bigger.
Okay, I gotcha.
So a truck.
Yeah. You just
No.
want you want an Escalade, but you want the word pilot on the back of it, or
Super
super
pilot.
pilot. I
Yeah.
gotcha. All right. Okay,
I'm
I
sure
hear
we
you.
can just get a sticker made.
I hear you.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
The word rigged is still trending all over Canada today. This after the NHL draft lottery happened last night. And you could not have had a worse year deliberately than the Vancouver Canucks did. They fell farther, faster, harder than any other team in the league. They were fully expecting to come out of this lottery with the number one pick. But lo and behold, here's how it went down yesterday.
12. The number 12. The number 12, the Toronto Maple Leafs have won the NHL Draft Lottery, and Matt Sundin is smiling ear to ear.
Oh, no.
One day after the official announcement. It appears, but now to make it official, Pam Kelleher and Deputy Commissioner Bill Daly.
I can confirm it is official. Toronto has won the first draw in the 2026 Draft Lottery.
Oh, no. As if Toronto needs another reason for the rest of the country to hate.
Here is first day on the job. I don't know what he is, special advisor Matt Sundin.
I'm extremely happy for Toronto Maple Leaf fan base, of course. It's great to get the first pick, and great night, great lottery. It's certainly this really going to help when you're looking into the future and try to help this team. When we're looking for the future for the Toronto Maple Leafs, so. It was great to get the first pick.
Vancouver will pick third. This is the highest that they've had in the draft since the Sedin brothers were brought into the league. So it's been a long time since they've been top five. But Vancouver fully expecting to land the number one spot and grab Gavin McKenna, who is just the young kid who's lighting up the franchise player, like generational player.
He was the guy at the World Juniors, man.
Yeah, like everything. It's so heartbreaking. I want to play some reaction from Canucks fans watching the draft lottery yesterday.
Oh, no, really upset, as you should be.
Yes, of course.
But why
that's the reaction.
Why can't the rule be if you have the worst record in the league, you automatically get that first pick, and then they do a draw for everyone else?
The tanking.
Then tanking's the issue.
That's the problem.
Yes. Yeah.
Then people deliberately tank, right?
Yeah.
Toronto had 8% chance of getting number one.
Yeah.
8% chance of getting number
If
one.
anyone deserved that number one spot, it's the Canucks.
Yeah, the NFL do what you do, what you mentioned, Mocha.
Yeah.
But tanking is the major issue.
Yeah,
It's a concern.
because you can't tank in the NFL.
No,
right?
it's very difficult to do
It's
so.
very
Yeah.
difficult to tank
Yeah.
in the NFL.
Well, guess what, Toronto?
But
everybody hates you more.
Yeah. Well, that's the way it goes. But no, listen, nobody complained when Edmonton had like 12 first round picks in a row. All right.
Yeah, getting Draisaitl, McDavid, all those guys.
What's his name? What the other guy? What was the other guy?
Not Eberle.
No, not Eberle. The
Nugent
other
Hopkins?
guy.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
Oh, Nugent Hopkins?
Yes. Okay.
kid loves
Let's
that guy.
pump the brakes a little bit.
Yeah, they were stacked.
But anyway, I feel bad for Vancouver fans, man.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
How many weeks until World Cup starts in Toronto and Vancouver? How many weeks now? What are we at? Like 4 weeks?
Beginning of June.
4, man.
weeks?
Yeah.
So in Toronto, they're doing this massive fan fest, and it was controversial because originally it was supposed to be free, and then the city wanted to start charging tickets for it after they said it was going to be free, and then they were like, no, we're just kidding, it'll be free again. So the first wave of free tickets for FIFA Fan Fest were snapped up in just like a couple of hours. City officials said that the demand was higher than anticipated. The first batch of 220,000 tickets went live through an online portal yesterday. Gone. General admission tickets are free, but they have to be reserved, so it's not like you can show up and get a ticket or get admission. Like, everything has to be done ahead of time.
Wow.
And you're only allowed, when you go through the online portals, 4 tickets. The next batch of free tickets are set to go live at 10 a.m. on Friday. And then for all the bars in Toronto and Vancouver, the rules around FIFA World Cup are crazy because, like, if you're a bar, you can't say, like, you can't have a poster saying, watch the World Cup here.
Why not?
Because you're not allowed.
Why?
It's like Super Bowl has these rules, and so do the Olympics. Like, you have to say, like, the big event.
The big game?
Right? The big game. No,
you want to watch the soccer match?
Yeah, football, right? Like, you're not allowed, like, on social media, you're not allowed. Like, even on the, when you have, like, chalkboards and stuff?
Yeah.
You can't even write World Cup or FIFA on the chalkboard of, like, your poob to have people, come in and have a pint.
Can you change the O in world to a soccer ball, and is that a loophole?
No, I don't even think you can do that. I think that that's actually part of the rules.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so they're struggling, but it makes no sense. Like, isn't the goal, like, first of all,
pun.
No, he should have said, "This is the
goal." But if the goal is to get people to just watch, right? Like, I understand busting somebody if they're selling merch.
Yes.
Right? I understand if somebody's like, hey, come, you get a free, if you buy a beer, we give you a free FIFA World Cup t-shirt, right?
Mm-hmm.
I get that for sure. But you're not allowed to say it. Like, you can't even say, like
we're playing the World Cup here. Like, you
no,
can't even,
no, you can't
ridiculous.
say that, which is weird because you want people to watch. So you got to, like,
Can you say soccer?
You got to speak in code. You can say soccer, yeah.
Watch soccer here.
Yes.
Maybe that's
it. Yeah, and I'm like, I want to watch the World Cup.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, guess what? You're going to watch soccer.
You're going to just watch soccer. It's regular soccer. What do we serve here? Yeah, we got World Cup at home.
Yeah.
It's called soccer.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
The Pope Leo, as we know, from Chicago, an American, and then had to pack up and move to the Vatican. But when you become the Pope, like, you have this old life of where you were that other guy before you were the Pope. And you have to do stuff in that life to sort of clean up that life when you become the Pope, right? There's logistical things you have to take care of.
Talking like he left the mob.
Bro, no, he joined the mob.
Oh, yeah, he joined the mob, I guess.
I got to play you this clip. Here's Father Tom McCarthy telling a story of when the Pope tried to take care of some life cleanup before moving to the Vatican.
2 months in, he calls his bank to change his phone number. And so he gets a lady, says, yes, ma'am, I'm Robert Prevost. I'd like to change. She asks all the security questions. And then he says, oh, I'm sorry, sir. It says here you have to come in person. And he said, well, that's not going to, I'm not going to be able to do that. Would it matter to you if I told you I'm Pope Leo? She hung up on him. Could you imagine being known as the woman who hung up on the Pope?
Yes, I could.
But I don't blame her.
That would be great. I know.
It sounds ridiculous.
Yes, old guy calling. It's the Pope.
Yeah,
but he knew the security questions.
Yeah, I know, but you
Even
have to.
still.
But even still, like when an old guy calls, because like people take advantage of seniors, right? Like I think that this is just a lady at the bank thinking that this is elder abuse.
Roz, do people do that
Shut
to you?
up, Maury. I swear to God.
The Roz and Mocha Show
Podcast.
So countries all over the world right now are scrambling to try and trace the people who managed to leave that cruise ship with the hantavirus outbreak before the outbreak happened. So right now we know that there's like 150 people who are still on the ship and not allowed off. But 40 passengers got off and went
where?
And went home.
Oh, no.
So now they're trying to trace exactly how they got there. What airports, what flights, the cabs, did they go anywhere in between? So now they got to trace all of these passengers and deal with that, as well as the 150 people who are still on that ship.
No.
Which is crazy. Yeah, I know, dude. I know.
Bro, this is so scary, guys.
I know. So they're headed to Spain. They were headed to Spain late last night, and they were expected to dock there. So I guess Spain turned around and changed their mind and did allow them to dock. So there are... there's still 14, I guess, because there's 14 Spanish passengers left on that. So they had a lot of people from there on that ship. So that's why they let them dock. But right now it's all about tracing those 40 who left.
Good thing we still got plexiglass up there.
I know.
Right, you know, it was only 2 weeks ago at our house that we threw away. We found like a box of N95 masks.
Yeah.
And we threw those away with gloves.
Throw them away.
I still have a box of COVID tests.
Yeah.
Those are probably expired, bro.
Yeah. You know how expensive those things are now? COVID tests? We really took that for the price for granted. Yeah. Back
used
in
to
the
be able
day.
to grocery store shoppers. They're giving them out willy-nilly.
Yeah, I know.
They made it rain with
Yeah,
them
I
tests,
know.
bro.
Now you need a test. It's hundreds of dollars for a test for a COVID
I could
test.
sell mine.
You can't. They don't work anymore.
Yeah, expired, man.
And COVID's all different now.
You can still use them. It just says they're negative.
You got to get the new.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hailey Bieber, I guess she had or developed. There's a food market in Los Angeles called, I don't even know how you say
It's
it.
Erewhon. It's my favorite store.
Erewhon?
You
Is
like
that what it
Erewhon?
is?
It's Erewhon is my favorite, and
So
the smoothie is my life.
So it's Erewhon, and they did a Hailey Bieber custom smoothie. It's called Strawberry Glaze Skin Smoothie.
$23.
And it is designed for skin health with ingredients like collagen, sea moss, hyaluronic acid, all that other stuff. But I guess they stopped selling it, and a lot of people are pissed off, including Wiz Khalifa.
Y'all got me f***ed up, gang. Because all the new advancements and changes in the world, I can deal with. But no more Hailey Bieber smoothie. Justin, talk to your lady, fam. They putting a name on there that ain't the name of it. I'm not sure it's got the same ingredients. I'm a nice guy, but y'all got me f***ed up.
All the
So
way.
they still have it. It's just called the Strawberry Swirl.
He says it's different.
Yeah, it doesn't.
He
Doesn't
says
hit the
it's
same unless it's got
No,
Hailey's name on it.
No. I guess their deal ran out with Hailey Bieber. They want to pay Hailey Bieber anymore. People are loving the smoothie. Take her name off it, but Wiz Khalifa.
It was expensive.
Yeah, how much was it?
$23.
$23.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
And each time I got one, I was able to expense it.
That shouldn't be allowed.
The Roz and Mocha Show
podcast.
Gwen Stefani and No Doubt started their residency at the Sphere in Las Vegas last night. Here's a little bit of that. And I'm watching all the clips, and the Sphere is just so overwhelming, right?
Yeah.
That I don't know if I would enjoy. Actually, I know I wouldn't enjoy it. One, all the people, but two, the band is there on a stage, but
in the center, right?
In the center,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but the visuals around them, like it never shows them on the stage. It's all produced stuff that goes along with the songs they're playing.
Yeah, but you don't want to see them.
You can't when
on
you
the screen.
You can't.
It'd be
It's
warped.
so. I would.
It'd be warped.